Okay, YouTuber, so I'm here to do a review of some AncestryDNA and 23andMe DNA. I'd definitely say it's interesting that there is a slight discrepancy in the two. I was, surprised there was more than what I was thinking it was going to be. Like, I kind of had a little skepticism on the one side. I thought, well, let me just try the other one. And to be all fair, I did the AncestryDNA first and was kind of happy with the results. So I decided I'll go ahead and try 23andMe because they test for the Neanderthal strand of DNAs. And I did come back with one of the variants for Neanderthal, but it wasn't a huge variant, obviously. It was only listed one, and it's my height, which I can show you that. I'm 6 foot, tall, which is roughly, I don't even know how many centimeters that is for metric, but you guys do the math. Anyways, so as far as the differences, it's not huge, but at the same time, it's like, well, now what do? Do you take it for what it's worth, or do you just kind of take it with a grain of sand, because it's just there's that discrepancy, With AncestryDNA, I was 35% British, 34% European East, 12% Iberian Peninsula, which is like Spain, Portugal, France, I guess, from my understanding. Something about 7% trace regions, which is Finland, Northwest Russia, which is 4%. Ireland is 1%. Scandinavia is 1%. Italy, Greece was less than 1%. Europe West was less than 1%. No Judaism, which I kind of knew. No Pacific Islander, was good. It was definitely, no, I'm not anywhere from the South Pacific. West Asia, there was 3%. Caucasus and the Middle East. Caucasus was 2%. Middle East was 1%. Apparently, I have 2% Native American. Less than 1% Senegal, which is something in Africa. Then there's Africa North, which the problem with that is this Africa North and Iberian Peninsula. It's kind of like the same DNA because there's a lot of admixture going on in there, and so you can't really take that like as factual, from my understanding. But it is what it is. So I was a little surprised about that one. But then you go to 23andMe. Now this is where the discrepancies come in. So I'm 97.4% European on 23andMe, whereas on Ancestry I was 88% European. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. So on 23andMe it says Northwestern European 33.5%, British and Irish 8.5%, which is a huge difference between 30-some% I was on Ancestry to here. French German 2.9%. I don't think I had any German or French over here other than the Iberian Peninsula, which I'm not really sure. Again, so but yeah, as far as that goes, there was definitely nothing there. And not much European West, as I remember, less than 1%. So over here it's saying I have almost 3% European West, which is an area. Then you have broadly Northwestern European, which is 22.1%. The hell is broadly Northwestern European? I have no idea. I mean, that just basically says you're from this area somewhere, I don't know, it's kind of odd because when you break it down, it says I don't have any Scandinavian on 23andMe, or Finnish, or Russian, but the other one does say that, so I don't get it. So there's 29.6% Southern European, which again is the Iberian Peninsula. Sardinia, which I forget where that was. And then there's this broadly Southern European, which is 11.8%. You have Eastern European, doesn't break it down. You have broadly European as well. So Eastern was 17.3%, broadly was 16.9%, so I don't know. Then you go to East Asia and Native American. On 23andMe, it's 0.9%. I guess if you were to combine the two on Ancestry, it'd be 5%. But anyways, so it says East Asian 0.2%, Yakut, which is I don't know what the hell that is, to tell you the truth, 0.1%. Broadly East Asian, less than 0.1%. So I think that's like I don't know what the hell that is, to tell you the truth. Yeah, broadly East Asian, Native American, less than 0.1%. So again, there's that discrepancy. Middle Eastern and North African is 0.3%. So again, discrepancy. So broadly, Middle Eastern and North African less than 0.1%. Not really surprised. So you go to see all tested whatever stuff, and I'll show you guys all this with the what do you call it, with the screenshots. So then you break it down. So again, like I said, Northwestern European 33.5%, Scandinavia 0, Finnish 0 on 23andMe, then broadly Northwestern European 22.1. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like all over the place. Honestly, I was excited about doing the ancestry stuff. Now I'm kind of like, this maybe just helps you a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really do much as far as actually telling you precisely where you're from. If I had screen recording, I would show you how to do that. You know how it actually looks on there. But I don't have screen recording. Don't feel like doing screen recording because there's just no point. But basically, so if you guys are going to do your ancestral DNA, I don't have a take one way or the other. 23andMe does Neanderthal testing. They do their, what do you call it, breakdown of hereditary diseases and traits and whatnot. Ancestry, they don't. They just kind of say, hey, this is supposedly where you're from. And I guess my understanding from what it says is that it kind of refines more as it moves along. But I don't know. I mean, $100 is a hell of a lot easier than trying to do a genealogy or paying someone to do genealogy. So I hope this helps you guys to kind of go one or the other. I looked at FamilyTreeDNA, and it's mixed reviews. And the thing with FamilyTreeDNA, you can upload your DNA results from here for $19 and get the same results, I guess. I don't know. I mean, get their interpretation of your results. But I hope you guys have better luck than I do, because I'm not that much better at where I was from where I started from. I already kind of knew what I was, but now this is kind of definitive it. But at the same time, it doesn't, because now I'm like, wait a minute, we got two different results here. So let me know what you think. Bye.